buzzing after posting on Instagram with a caption that read, quote, "I'm far from perfect, but loyalty, I deserve it." It happened to come shortly after Mac Jones was getting rave reviews after his preseason debut. But Cam says the two have nothing to do with each other. Cam told reporters, quote, "For somebody to take that interpretation as far as, I don't know how, but to relate to football, it had zero to do with football." So, Shannon, do you believe, Cam, that this had zero to do with football?
I do. I'm going to take him at his word. It sounds like he's going through something in his personal life.
Okay.
And it's hard. It's hard to. And I remember, Skip, when I was playing, and I would always tell my girlfriend, I had two in my 14 years, I would say, I can bring work home, but I can't take you to work. And anytime I'm at work and you're weighing on my mind, you're going to have to go. We can't be arguing. We can't be carrying this on because this is it. It's kind of like the relationship you, Ernestine, understand. Undisputed is #1 in Skip. Ernestine's cool with that. She knows how important that is to you.
She knew that from the first date.
So in Cam's situation, he's mentioning about how hard it is with FaceTime. Now, I don't want to get into all these specifics. The Cam business is Cam business. But it's tough. A man that's a father, has kids, wants to be a part of their life, and the only way he can, you know, have a relationship with them currently is FaceTime. Maybe he wants the mothers to bring them to him. Maybe, I know his dad very well. His dad went to Cecil. We good friends. We talk occasionally. He went to Savannah State. Maybe Cecil and his wife could bring the grandkids up to see him. But clearly he's going through something off the field. And Cam knows in order for you to function your best on the field, off the field's got to be calm. And I'm not so sure that's the case right now. But hopefully he gets that resolved. I believe this comment, I mean, hell, I had to basically take a snapshot of it and then try to decipher with that crazy-ass font that he be writing in to try to decipher what he was actually talking about, Skip. But when you listen to him talk about what's going on, I can see that. And, you know, look, I'm from Atlanta. I know situations, but that's for Cam to discuss.
You very well could be right about everything you just said, and I have no idea what's going on behind the scenes with Cam Newton. The problem with this post is the timing of it. It came one day after Mac Jones was getting rave reviews for a solo Thursday. It wasn't solo, but there were just a couple of games on.
Got a standing ovation in the game.
That's what I'm saying. He all of a sudden, he's it in New England. They got the next Tom Brady. I was kidding you about Mac Brady because you like Mac Jones. And I think that stung Cam. I don't know if it stung him enough to post loyalty, I deserve it, because it very well could be, it was directed strictly inside his personal life.
Skip, why would anybody go to New England expecting loyalty? Ask Drew Bledsoe, ask Ty Law, ask Lawyer Malloy, Richard Seymour, Willie McGinnis, Ty Law, Logan Mankins. Skip, do I need to go on? Why would you ever go to New England and think you're going to get loyalty? Ask Tom Brady.
Okay. True. But speaking of Drew Bledsoe, who was obviously the quarterback, for those who don't remember, before Tom Brady, he said the other day that Cam Newton deserves a full year of starting after what he went through last year with that same stuff that was left in the cupboard after Tom Brady, because now you've got a much improved offensive roster this year. You actually have some legit targets. You've beefed up your offensive line. You've added running backs.
Although I couldn't tell by how quick Isaiah Wynn let Chase Young hit Cam in his back.
Not good. But again, I agreed with Drew Bledsoe's point that Cam deserves a year, because what happened last year? Cam got off to a nice start. They were 2-1 and almost 3-0, because that game he played that Sunday night at Seattle was one for the ages. It was his third highest yardage total since his first 2 games of his pro career. Remember, 397 yards at Seattle? And he ran for another 47 yards, and he made a bad choice at the end of the game. It's just a bad read. If you just bounce it outside, now we're having another conversation, because they'd be 3-0. They'd be the talk of not the town of the league, right? But they were 2-1, and guess what? Right on schedule, he got COVID. And he misses a week, and he was never quite the same after he came back. And I have no idea how much COVID hurt his just his ability to be physical.
Drew Bledsoe thought he deserved to get his job back. Did he get it?
No.
deserve. Skip, you
Is
remember
the rest not history?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Skip, you remember the running back, I think it was a Sunday night. Jonas Gray, I think his name Gray, rushed for over 200 yards.
Do I?
Late for a meeting.
At Indy.
Was late for a meeting and never started again and was out of the league.
Done.
Why would anybody in New England think they deserve anything given his history?
Okay.
Ty Law's in the Hall of Fame. And Bill Belichick says, okay, move it along. Richard Seymour has been up. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Okay. He's like, nah, I'm going to move on. Willie McGinnis, who is the all-time leader in sacks in playoff history.
Agreed.
Loyalty from him.
Okay, so no matter how Cam intended this post.
Yes.
Loyalty, I deserve it, will not sit well with Bill Belichick because I'm sure he interpreted it as, oh, now you want me to gift you the job this year.
Bill ain't even on that. Bill still talking about MySpace or Face app or something.
I got it, but it will be, nothing goes unnoticed by that guy.
Yeah, but Skip,
it will be brought to his attention, and he will not love it because the Patriot way is to keep everything internal in-house.
I agree. The timing couldn't have been worse.
Yep.
But I do believe that Cam is going through something off the field.
Well, it could be, but you have to be smarter than that because there's no, even if you're going through it, you don't have to post about it.
Right, but Skip, you know, maybe that thing just bubbled up.
Okay.
Maybe it was just festering, and you know, who knows? Maybe Cam have that implosive personality that you just hold it and hold it and hold it, and then I just hope whatever he has going on that he can get it resolved, get it fixed. About no physical because quarterbacks normally on average have the worst on the team.
Except for him.
It's here.
Yeah.
Skip, it's all here. You can't worry about, I don't worry about nothing. I ain't worried about, well, the ring going on, it's yada yada doing this and yada yada doing that. Your mind got to be free.
Totally agree.
And anytime I saw guys, Skip, that before the cell phones, I mean, they had cell phones, but you know, they were very expensive, $2, $3 a minute. Every time I turn around, we have a break, I see guys run to the phone because, you know, you could dial out of the phone.
Yep.
I said, man, if y'all don't get y'all, you know what, off these phones? I said, see, that's your problem. You always talk about, I ain't playing, they ain't playing me, coach doing me wrong. You doing us wrong. Because every break we get, you run your butt on the phone. What do you think they doing? You calling somebody that's at work, you at work. And if they try to call you, what do they think you are? You at work. You messing up my money. Oh, give me, man, I go hang up on it. I hang up on everybody. Who you talking to? Man, I'm talking to Blue. If you weren't talking to your mom or your wife about the kids, dude, dial tone, study your playbook. But guess what's gonna happen? We're gonna go out there and you gonna bust her out, and then Mike gonna make us repeat because you in here worried about what Sally doing. She on the job. She ain't thinking about you.
Yep. Okay, I agree. Bottom line, no matter how he intended this, you can't tempt fate with a post that might get back to Belichick and make him raise
They got the Patriots got a social media team.
That's what I'm saying. It'll get back to him.
They gonna get back to it.
Trust me, he will not love it. Why would you tempt fate? Because Cam Newton is on his last legs. I'm pretty sure. If he gets cut at the end of camp, well, I don't think that'll happen, but if they just say we're going forward with Mac and we'll have Hoyer backing him up, it's possible they would say that if they really love what Mac does in game number 2. We'll see. But the point is, would anybody else take a shot with Cam? I'm just not sure.
Not so sure either. But Skip, hey, I was like, look, I mean, sometimes coaches ask you, son, you got something going on at home? I mean, you don't seem like yourself.
Yep.
And maybe Cam has had a conversation with Coach Belichick, like, you know, Coach, hey, I'm all here, but I do have some things going on that will get taken care of. I mean, you know, like I said, my coach never asked me that because they already know. At one time in college, Skip, broke up with my girlfriend, and I used to work for Coach Davis' work study. If anybody knows, we didn't get Pell Grades, we had work study. So I was in Coach's office, I was, you know, around, and he said, son, what's wrong? I said, Coach, me and my girlfriend broke up. He said, you know, what, son, what happened? I said, we were both sick. And he looked at me. I said, I was sick of her and she was sick of me. And that was the end of that. So that was the last time. From that point on, that was 1987. Ain't looked back.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what this means. Belichick probably doesn't know for sure what it means, and it's not a great sign for Cam. It was a bad idea. Don't hit send, as Coach Herm once said.
I mean, I think the thing is, you're right. The timing is bad, but I do believe that the people or the person or persons that he was sending, they're trying to get their attention. I believe he got their attention. Now, whether or not they respond is a different matter. I would prefer Cam to handle this situation behind closed doors, and not because he's like, it wasn't about football, it's about something else. And he mentioned his kids. I just prefer he would have handled it